podcast is never intended as legal advice. Each podcast is a brainstorm of ideas and potential solutions. Consult an attorney for your legal questions. Thank you. Welcome, Miss J, to Graceful Effect. Will you teach our audience about how to handle your remains when you pass away? Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm honored to do so because I have spent some time thinking about that. It's not necessarily a comfortable topic, but let's face it, we need to do our family and our friends a favor and get it to them so they understand, preferably and always in writing. As stated earlier, I have decided to donate my remains to Western International University. This is the brochure about it. It's their body donor program. And you get a card that shows you are a body donor. And I have that with my driver's license in my car. You complete paperwork as required and your family gets to sign off on it. I like the idea of the body donation because research will go on for 2 years on my remains, and they'll be able to address things such as COVID, the effect of shots on the body. Also, diabetes. I am diabetic, so it's good to give an opportunity to study it further. I have a book that I also put that instructions in, which is called I'm Dead, Now What? It's important information about my belongings, my business affairs, and my wishes. As I said, I've decided to donate my body, but in case, God forbid, Western International doesn't want this perfect body, so remains, I have a backup plan. I will be cremated by Reverend Preston Funeral Home, and so in case it's not accepted, if it is indeed accepted by Western International, they will do the cremation, if that's my wish, and it is, and they have a site on their campus in Glendale, Arizona, where my remains can be buried. If the family wants the remains, they will return them to the family after the 2 years of research. So those are the plans that I've made, and I'm stating them in my book. I can't tout this book enough because it goes into every aspect of what you need to tell your family about what happens to your remains. I had it on the floor when I first moved in with the family, and my granddaughters walked in and saw, I'm dead, now what? They started giggling and they said, Grandma, you don't look dead to us. Well, while I had them in a giggling mood, I explained to them the contents of this book, that they should have it available. They will have it available to go over once I've passed on to, as my grandparents would call it, my happy hunting ground. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss J, for teaching us options about handling our remains. Welcome to Graceful Effect. Miss J, if somebody has any questions or wants a consult, can they request that through the Graceful Effect website?
Indeed they can, and I wish you would. If you have any questions that you'd like to ask me, or if you want further details, feel free to give me that information.
Thank you, Miss J. That way, the audience has a way to tailor what you've taught them to their specific needs. Thank you, Miss J.